turns to 4, 4 turns to 8. Sleep and get paid, rich when I wake. I bet the bank, I set the pace. Yes, what I make, that's what I make. Counting pockets, that's a trending topic. You got this and you got that, but got no spending options. I keep quiet, but still get it rocking. I keep quiet with it in my pocket. I keep quiet, moving stuff is silent.
Double up, double up, double up. The money I call up, call up, call up, call up, call up, call up, call up. Double up, double up, double up. The money I call up, call up, call up, call up, call up, call up, call up.
I swear God been blessing me. You think you been testing me? Don't mean lemons, watch lemons squeeze. Pieces been my recipe.
You buy watch and bust them down.
Mine is my investment piece.
Heard your mix is drowning out.
You need to call Trevor, please.
I don't fold, I don't fear. Pearly whites, no veneers. Keep it clean, check it's clear. Water clear, P is clear. See the light, you go dear. See the light, I go near. Let me shine, watch me shine. I'ma shine, vision clear.
Double up, double up, double up. The money I call up, call up, call up, call up, call up, call up, call up. Double up, double up, double up. The money I call up, 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 call up.
Mentally feel like Kobe, I'm like Jokic with the rock. You physically couldn't hold me, I don't care if you pushing 40. You can never little bro me. You're on step like Ginobili, from young OG to the OG. From nosebleeds to floor seats. Circle stronger than Cuban links. My gold dance, your gold plated. You verse me, now that's a reach. We ready. Who ready? We ready. Who ready? Who? We ready. Who? Who ready? Who? We ready. Who? Who ready? We ready. Been ready. I waited. My turn. On God. Held steady. I keep dropping back to back. I keep going if you let me. I've been sitting at the top, looking down at those who left me. Promise I'm not being petty. I'm the one they envy. Brody moving state to state. Make $1 million out to send me. Plus I grinded from the start. I was stacking pennies. I might dip like Machiavelli. After the confetti. Who ready? We ready. Who ready? We ready. Who ready? Who? We ready. Who? Who ready? Who? We ready. Who? Who ready? We ready. Who ready? We ready. Who ready? Who? We ready. Who? Who ready? Who? We ready. Who? Gotta get the cake. Okay, this ain't what you used to. Always with the new. This ain't what you used to. I do me, do you. I do me, do you. This ain't what you used to. 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 This ain't what you. No, this ain't what you used to. Switch up from the bikes to a new coupe. You know I keep some new shoes. Keep it simple, not like you. All night, get right. Know you know the price. Know you know the name, no names. I need all my money now. Not playing, man. This ain't what you used to. I might fly to LA. It's cool weather.
Chicken one, chicken two.
Hit the bank, run your way. What you used to? And I'm grinding to the top. I can't let it slip away, so I gotta get the pay. Okay, this ain't what you used to. Always with the new. This ain't what you used to. I do me, do you. I do me, do you. This ain't what you used to. This ain't what you what you used to. This ain't 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 what you. Calls keep coming in for the win, get it in. This ain't what you used to. So you get on my
Here we go.
nerves.
You always say that, then you never do anything, Road Dog. You need to start hitting the buttons when you say that.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Altcoin Blitz! Is that what's going on? Welcome everybody to Late Night Crypto with Road Dog. My name is Road Dog, and I'm the Village Indian on patrol tonight. We're looking at Bitcoin, taking a look at it on the 5-day because, well, that's just where I happen to be. I happen to kind of like it because it looks kind of groovy, looks kind of cool. There's a lot of bullishness out there, lots and lots of bullishness. I would just say maybe for a little while. Yeah, take the ride, Definitely take the ride, but do be cautious if by chance that this does turn out to be a strong move. If it does, that's coming up. 77, 625. Might be a good area to make sure that you're paying yourself. We may be blessed to get to 83, but I'm not being that rambunctious. That will take a lot. I don't know that that's happening or not right now, to be honest with you. I'm not going to be. I'm more on the side of cautiously forward, but it might get interesting. I see a non-moving average getting ready to curve around here, do a U-turn on a 5-day, a 5-day chart, not across. It did a whole turnaround. Takes a lot to do that, especially on a bigger time frame. That's one of the bullish things that we've got going for us, kitties. But it just don't mean just all straighten up. She's got some stuff to go. A couple of more days of a little bit more up and sideways or whatever to help this 9 cross that 21 on the 3-day chart. That would be awesome to see and see how it affects us on the daily here, man, because we're just now starting to flirt with that 9 moving average again, losing it on the daily. I don't like that. That could mean that maybe tomorrow we take a little bit of a drop. That's a bumpy ride in crypto. Overall, the sentiment is good. The sentiment is still good on the bigger time frames. If we zoom out to the monthly, she does have a little bit of warning that things are kind of tippity top on the monthly. Doesn't mean that we're take a nose dive now or anything, but it's a good caution sign because usually when she's in these areas, a tippity tops and the indicators over here all on the monthly, we're in top in the area, so be cautious up here. There might be something where we get a run up in Bitcoin, might even make a higher high than what we had at 73, or just come up to these areas right up here. We've got to get past that before we know anything whatsoever. So before anything, we got to keep this right here. This little guy right here, the top of that wick right here. Color code you. Color. Somebody color code it. I want to get it white. Can you get white? Why has it got to be white? So I can seize it. So what is that, 73, 700-ish right there in that area, man? That's going to be the real test that we got to see. All right, because there's a sign here that, you know, we might be coming up to an area. I don't know if it's there, higher or not. But then a bigger pullback is definitely possibly on the cards. Now, will that be done some giant cup and handle? Well, I don't know, man. Will it take us to zero? I don't know. I mean, you could guesstimate these things. You could... Oh, geez. Are you going to make me do it? I don't want to do it yet. I would look at these areas, man. Maybe 62, 53,000 could still come into play after we get a bump up. We're just keeping that on the radar so you can kind of keep that in the back of your head. Make a plan just in case things go south, because things often do in crypto. If you hadn't got the hint of that, well, what have you been doing on this roller coaster ride that we've been on, these ups and downs and ups and downs? So we got to see what we can do, and it looks a little bit better when you come to the smaller time frames, daily or whatever. It's just time to be cautious, babies. It's just times to be cautious. Cautiously optimistic is what I would say. So Bitcoin, what's got me a little bit concerned is the Bitcoin dominance, which you'd say, oh, we broke a trend line. Yeah, but we're still way up high, man. And the bigger picture of things with Bitcoin dominance, let's look toward like the end of the year. Just a projection here. Let's just throw this idea out there. If you're on Bitcoin dominance, we broke out of a very, very considerable area right there on Bitcoin dominance. And that signifies that, man, there may be a giant move. Now think about that. If 73% of the whole crypto market is in Bitcoin, what does that mean? Is that all the new money coming into Bitcoin? Is that altcoins selling out to Bitcoin? There may be some things to think about there. But before that happens, we do have a chance to come down and retest some of these areas here, especially along this trend line or maybe at that breakout point. So altcoins could get something nice coming for them, but eventually, man, if Bitcoin gets a really strong move to the upside, traditionally altcoins have suffered. It's just something to think about. And to me, even though she's breaking some levels, she's not making any lower lows yet. She could still pull a fast one on us. And actually, if I pulled a trend line that I would follow now, I'd be looking for Bitcoin dominance maybe to come down and test this area about 53.20. That would be a nice ride for altcoins. And while the altcoins are riding up there, they're going to be in the resistance area themselves. So what I'm trying to encourage people is, as these numbers go up and you see your portfolio going up, pay yourself a little bit. Get you some of that cash for a pullback, which inevitably will be coming. We're in top areas, ladies and gentlemen, for a lot of these things, and we need to be cautious about that. However, some of the altcoins are just now getting out, and we see that the meme coins are just blasting up, and we're going to start taking a look at them. I want to look at Turbo because she was in an interesting predicament. Definitely top area that I was looking at, and I haven't looked at her since, and it looks like she went up. So what happened to Turbo? Were you totally wrong, Road Dog? Where did that accent come from? Was that was Cartoon South right there. Yeehaw, giddy up. Little doggies. The devil's chicken. Nail it. Got it right here on Road Dog Crypto. How's it going, Sam? Shout out to everybody hanging out in the chat. I got Sam, Dave P, Strega, Grimmer, Jackson. How's it going? We got some requests. I got a pin. Let me write those down because I'm getting ready to blitz through altcoins in just a second. I don't believe it, Road Dog. You've never done it before. I'm going to try it again. I mean, blitz through. We're not going to get lost in all the explaining. We're just going to get lost in all the doing and finding some juicy. Because there's some juicy out there that we might want to be a part of. Q&T and Chrono Time. Hey, man, I haven't looked at time in a minute. Ha. That wasn't funny at all, dude. What is that? BIS? B-I-I-S. Hey, there's Joe. How's it going, Joe? Editing videos. Yeah. Well, that's always fun. Not. All right. We will kick it. So Bitcoin dominance, is it for us? Is it against us? Could it be for us temporarily? I think it could be for us temporarily. Just got some signs saying she's coming down temporarily. I just don't think it's going to come down a whole lot. I think a lot of the people are thinking, we're in altcoin season right now. I would love to be, man, but I'm not sold on that altcoin season narrative just yet. I'm getting ready to be sold on a big Bitcoin season, though, and that may go contrary to what people want to hear, man, but so far that's what I'm seeing in the charts, man. But right now they're all popping, and let's get them to them. First one I wouldn't take a look at was Turbo, because I had a question. It's just been doing hot, and we were looking at it as a toppy top. How did that play out? You suck, Road Dog. Because, dang, unfreaking believable. But caution to be cautious. It's a good area to pay yourself there. And she looked bullish as all get out, but I was a warning. And I'd still do the same thing at that particular area because normally you don't see this happen. So let's get down on a small. Ooh, how did it play out? I want to see the so area. Okay, that was our topic, but I can't remember exactly. Seems like she was near the top, or maybe she was, I can't remember the details on that. But she blasted. And Ichimoku Cloud still looks happy to just keep her going. That's what's so crazy. I have still a sliver of turbo. I have mostly gotten out of my position of turbo, but a little sliver of my position, and shoot. So I said, you said we were going to blast through these, road dog. Well, I don't want to erase this because I want to study what I had so I can learn from it. I want to go to a different chart. Turbo, was that MexC? That's MexC. Let's go to, how about Gato? There's no way you're blasting through 20 coins tonight if you're going to do this. Let me get past Turbo. Turbo's got me perplexed. That's amazing. And that's from now on. The one I'm really curious about is the one here. How far are you up, Turbo? Well, if we're looking for a target, a 3618, you can't beat that. That's what I'd shoot for if she's going to give it. What is that? 11.0110824 is technically what I got on. Where am I at? Gate.io. Let's make sure I'm dialed in halfway decent here. Yeah. How did you respect? You could have been better on that. And there's no, I mean, there's no, when it comes to the fibby fibs, that's like the extreme. Well, normally it's not seen. You're normally looking 1618. So here's that rare example, man, of just, dang. And the mentor say, well, like the father TA. Meaning, like, you get these breakouts out of what's normally bearish patterns and bearish things, that they go hard. This one definitely did. I am very impressed. I got to Turbo. This is when I have to jump in for the algorithm and tell you that I had a video on that like a month ago, but I don't ever remember jumping. I don't ever remember making a claim that big on Turbo. Turbo's doing awesome, man. I didn't see it coming. Did y'all see it coming? We were looking at those top areas, what I was calling the top areas. And it was, I think it's right before or after the Coinbase listing, maybe right after, or the news of it. I don't know, something like that, but wow, man. But do remember, what goes up always does come down at some point. That's my best guess is where we're going. Don't know. Let's see. Shoot, I thought she should have been over right here, so go for it. All right, let's go on to everything. Let's get to rolling. Let's go look at the $100 stablecoin known as QNT. You're holding that. Oh man, you down to $90. We're looking for it to come down to 80, possibly 89.4. I know it sucks. And I know it didn't, when we were here, it did not look like it was possibly going to happen, right? Especially when she started coming up. But it can happen. And maybe this one, 80, I don't want to see it either, man. I got some money on this. When you get back to a certain point, I don't know if you costing me some opportunity here, QNT. You're costing me some opportunity. And look at this bottom that it held over here, man. 84. Will that be hit? I mean, I can scroll down and show you some of my targets that we had mapped out. But one of the rule of thumbs, not like I can throw out rules of thumbs because that's how I look at trading. I got a bunch of rule of thumbs, and you know, makes it easier to keep track of. What gets wicked often gets candlesticks, so might we see $82 QNT? Oh Lord, she needs Jesus. She needs some prayer. She's just barely hanging on. That was a lower low that you did that. It would be optimistic if we can bounce somewhere above that, like at one of these little orange lines or QNT. QNT, what is wrong with you? Straighten up. How many times I have to talk to you? I swear, next time she comes up around 440 again, I may be lying in my bag. I'm just saying. Let's check out time. That was a slow mover for the longest time here around 12 cents, right? How's she doing now? Baby, you holding 32. I'm happy. You got up to 50 and I didn't do it. I knew it was coming, but I didn't place it. Gosh darn it. She was one of those megaphone patterns that, you know, you're down here and you're like, oh, that's crazy, man. You draw a target way up there. But I mean, they can work that way. I just put the 618 fib. That's what the yellow line is. And it hit it and got rejected. Like, happens a lot. That one got really rejected quick, though. But man, she's staying above, she's above 12, she's above 20. I'm happy, man. She's at $32 right now. This is one of my longer term holds, actually, so I'm not miffed about it, but it would have been a great place for me to have taken profit. I just didn't have my eye on the ball. Most of these things I've got on a wallet stashed away. These are like longer term holds for me, and I like it because she's gotten up to these areas that, you know, I'm looking for possibility of 223 maybe coming back into play. And even if it doesn't, she gets up to, you know, 150. Where she was at $12? Yeah, I'm cool with that. QNT. Come on, baby. Oh, not QNT. Time. Chrono.tech. Y'all don't know about this one. Just got a low supply, real world use case type scenario thing. Human resources. Kind of cool. Let's move this stuff over. Oh, look, a shoulder heading a shoulder. It's going to drop to 0. I don't put much stock in the rising ones or anything. It is bearish to have a rising pattern, though. I look at it as a channel just overall. It kind of fits with the little support resistance right there, too. So move that up here just a little bit. Just pattern alone, trend line alone, I'd be looking at that. But you also got this little guy right here that you might be breaking out of. And I'm on the daily chart here. It's good signs. See, you're going into red Ichimoku cloud. That's usually a good sign, especially if we start seeing a little green over here. That's what we want to see on that. She's a little tired here on the day, yet still above the non-moving average. I don't know if she's going to keep that for the next few days or not. Might struggle with that area, but hey man, she's looking more better than not better. And hey, y'all you pattern traders out there, would you like to do an inverted head and shoulder to the upside? That's possible. It's more slanted. You know what I find out about all these little patterns and stuff? Most of the time you see these things when there's a reversal, a channel or something. That's a good way to reverse. Whether it does a head and shoulders, a double bottom or triple bottom. Yeah, or a W or however you want to look at it. Oh, look at what we have here. A bunch of chop. But you zoom out, you can go with the channel. You can always find the channel. Price travels in channel, I believe. But just zoom out from where we started and then come down here, and this is what I'm looking at. When I zoom out, so you got patterns within patterns, and a lot of people like to just trade the local patterns, which is cool, but they get so focused in on those local patterns that they don't see the big major trend lines when you zoom out, and that's why these flags to the upside, you know, don't play out as well because you're buying a top. One of the rules that I try to avoid is buying tops. This is one of my rules. This is why I like to still come buying bottoms. Some people like to buy breakout. That's cool. I just do a little, I like the bottoms. So anyway, you're never going to blast through these if you keep breaking this crap down, dude. You are correct. This pattern is a bullish megaphone, actually. It has about a 72% chance, according to Tom Spikowski, to break to the upside. Taking that possibility and probability, take that and couple it out with some other things like, fib levels, indicators. Indicators are there to indicate stuff. All the indicators have a strategy of their own, and little buy signals of their own, and you just wherever I get the most green lights gives me the best chances, in my personal opinion. That's how my bots used to trade, so it worked for them. I apply that strategy in my trading, and I get more yeses than more nos, and I give it a go, and we start up the motor and let it go. Well, let's kick it. I'm looking maybe $50 out of time, in time. 37. I don't know. We're at the top of this trend line. She likes to spike up a lot. We're going very slow. BIIS. I do not know what this is, but where's it on KuCoin? What is it? What is that? What am I looking at? Well, she's in bottom territory, looks like. Stochastics are really extended up there. Money flow is in the red. She should be a little more bullish right now than what she's been, looks like. Okay, cool. That's what we call a hockey stick. So we'd have to confirm a bottom really to be accurate with anything that I want to do here. And on the bigger time frames, we just don't have it. Stochastics are, wow, are you topped out already? I can do a few tricks to see if we're in bottom territory. You're never gonna make it through 20 coins through 2 months. Okay, that's cool. It's a good chance. She might just be. But just because she's in bottom territory right now, I'm on the daily, doesn't mean that she's not gonna, you know, even from where she is now. Let's see. Yeah, I can't confirm that. She could come back down and do something like this and then start trying to break up a little bit. She's in an accumulation zone. That's how I kind of look at this. So how I would break this down is that if this is like an investment, you're in the right territory. If you're looking for a trade, that might be kind of iffy. Because she's got a lot of stuff that she wants to work out. Yes, she's got a lot of therapy to go through over all this trauma she's been put through by those bears. And here we got our 236 spelled out beautiful right under the left, so hit. And so my rules, my strategy, my system tells me that anything below here is a good area for accumulation. There was, I checked earlier and with the fib here, and that was we did get a bottom sign. I won't go into details unless people start asking me. I'm not going to get too involved with the stuff that some of the stuff I'm doing. I want to say before the member streams, that's nice. Look at this as a falling wedge. I wouldn't because there's so much space there. That's my, you know, I say that, and Mr. Bukowski also holds that. We looked at it more as a channel, which deviates from that trend line, showing some strength, and I like that. So either way, both of these, there's some high probabilities that you will get a breakout for that, and depending on how you want to measure that. If you're looking at it for this, maybe it'll happen, and maybe you can get up here and see that area. Well, that's if the falling wedge scenario plays out. However, the channel theory would just be the width of that channel, and it would get you right there. In that area. You're never going to make it through 20 coins. Or if you just pulled your fibs again and look for the retracement areas, they would fall not too far from those areas. 618's a little bit off. Level by level. Day by day. But she's got to get above this area. This is a major thing it's got to clear for. And, you know, it may take a while, or it may not. Don't know. Stochastics being so high, RSI being, well, RSI's not bad on the daily. RSI is flirting with getting to bullish, actually. It's at 49. All right. She looks, there might be some hope there. Let's come down to the smaller time frame and see. Ooh, we're regaining the 200. Yeah, that's hope. That's hope right there. 4 hour 200 moving average. That's the first steps we want to look at. And then after we maintain this, start looking for the daily for that one. And then that will be the next nice big play. She's got to maintain it. And she's got a lot of work to do to flip everything, get the momentum going though. Interesting. Sam says, please talk to ASM for me, dog, if you want. I know you told me I should wait, but I didn't. It's been so long. ASM. What's ASM doing? Oh, a simple protocol. Coinbase. Whoa, what the? What's there? That looks good. That looked real good. I thought I was going to have to come over here and scold it. You don't want to scold this one. You don't encourage this one. She looking hot. Man, was that? What kind of retracement was that? Okay. About a 7 to 8, looks like. That was cool. 18? Went on almost 18 cents. Swing low to swing high. Tell me a good place that I can buy. And she bounced off the 886. Awesome. I liked it. The only thing about this sad thing is that's a deep ass retracement, which means that was some deep ass sell pressure on this guy. So unfortunately, and I hope I'm wrong, but by my fibbies tell me that, you know, let's look for the 886 up here too, okay? And the 0 or the 1. It's a. I mean, you got all of them too. You got the 618. I'm not even going to put the 618. I'm looking more for some that might be where it might get really rejected. I'm really looking at 16 cents. So I think by one of my strategies, the really 365%? Dang, girl. Girl, that's a crazy number right there. We don't want. Oh, no, we can get you something. How did you do that? So I've got those fib areas up there where I'm looking for some strong rejection. If next time she's up in those areas, I think the rejection has a good chance of being really strong. So, you know, 6.2 cents is where I can see us going to next and need to go, because we got to confirm that we can get out of this. My strategy is 57% gains from where we are now. That's kind of cool. I like that. So if I had to go for a shorter term target, I look at that. If I was going for a longer term target, like, you know, over the next, gosh, I don't know, a few weeks. I mean, I don't know when, how long we could range through here for a while. Well, that's why this area is so important for us to get above, and it was here too, because once I got above there, it was to the moon, Alice. But I think our moonshot might be a little lower, just because such a deep retracement. That's how it plays out. Stop talking and move on to the next coin, dang it.
The voices inside my head are encouraged me to go forward, so I guess I will.
Q&T, you just made the list, the naughty list. I know, Q&T's. Yeah. That was one of the picks from my old trading group, and that was one of my to the moon picks that didn't play out, but that happens everywhere. But it's my it's my fault that I've still stuck with part of that bag, though. That's on me. It looked like a good project, man. It looks like it could be a great project, but the price, I'm very disappointed in Q&T. As a long-term hold, man, she need to step up her game. I need to give her a talking to when right now I'm trying to get through 20 call-up coins. Have we got 20 yet? Nope. GeoJam token is an awesome 7-day pump. Do you think there's any more gas on this chart? One jerk, yeah. Are we chasing green candles? Do I think she's got any more gas in the tank? I like this. Now, tighten you up. So this is one of the things I did learn from one of my mentors that had the trading group that I was in. Well, this idea came from him. Chris. I don't even know what's going on with him. But that's where I first started paying attention to all this idea. When you break back into a pattern, it says it goes hard and heavy because it's a big, strong move. And I found that to be true most of the time. When you have a bear trap or a bear trap and get back into the pattern, I'll look for it to go hard, but that's no guarantee that it's going to reach the top of the pattern. A lot of the times it does and can, but no guarantees. It can fizzle out just anywhere along the way. So same scenario. And if we were to talk about, fib retracement, what we were just talking about a few minutes, why are you going into detail? You're just supposed to go through the charts. Apparently, I like to talk about TA too much. I can't help it. It just comes out. The T's and the A's. I can't resist it. That was a hell of a deep ass retracement. I mean, we're normally looking at 8.8 being the bottoms, right? They don't have to be. They don't have to be. It's not so much a predictor of where price is going to go, but we're looking. Stop it! You gotta break it. That's for members only and crap or whatever. You make people click off when you start talking about this crap. Because nobody wants to watch training videos. But deep retracement on that could. Let's just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Swing high, swing low. Tell me we're good to go. I always look at that 618, man. That might be kind of a little bit. You might see it a little stronger on this run up. Okay. But if you're looking for the hopium target right up there, 0.0058 might come into play, and even 0.0069 if you want the moon boy target, which if there's strength over here, we can get past these areas here, then more than likely. But we got a battle ahead of us. She's going to need a pullback. She's going to need to chill out at some point and take a little breather, and that might be when it catches everybody off guard. Right now may not be the day though. She's flirting with that, breaking that 9, but Ichimoku Cloud says, she wants to help you make a target. This looks interesting. Short term, how I would be looking at this is that, well, that was a good place. Well, that was another good place. Oh, we've got a retest of that. So, I mean, she's losing some ground here. So if I were trading short term, those are the things I look at as they start to play out on the trend line and when they break. We're not doing that right now, right there. Okay, gosh darn it. You can't do it. You can't do it. You can't talk without talking about that. This is a toolbox for Bitcoin ecosystem, has a max supply of 160 million, so it takes very little money. Oh. I gotta check that out. That looked interesting. All right. Oh my gosh, is everything going down right now? What's up with the altcoins right now? We're talking about how it's awesome. Where's that altcoin blitz? Clearly it's on not. Are we going to chase green candles? Is that what we would do? It seems to be okay. Looks like we're getting a discount on some of these altcoins, baby. What's up with this one? What's up with all of them? Here's some of the hot picks that we were supposed to be looking at. Well, I got a bookmark over here. What are they doing now? What are you doing? Hot pick? What the hell? Let's hot pick. What the hell? Let's come back down to 14 cents. And she's threatening to go. She is threatening to go lower, man. RWA is it Extend Finance? Clearly, but is there rounding there? Are we finding support? Is there a possibility? Well, let's move on. That one I'm not crazy about. I don't even think it's worth the TA. It looks like she's getting ready to drop a little bit. And if she doesn't, she's just going to hang out for a while. Beldar. Are we on a 5-day? So we broke it, and we're still just coming down on Beldar. This one is over. This is on the Bitcoin ecosystem. I've got some of this. Let's see what we can figure out. I'm going to clear this out. We get new information. She's at a good level. Now, some of the indicators are looking like she's actually trying to level out and maybe reclaim some ground. But if she can't hold this area that she's at Beldar, where is this at? This 10.5 cent area. I don't like how the nines cross over 21, so that gives me a little bearish lean on this one. If this level can't hold, I am looking for 3.2 cents, and that would suck. But let's see what she can do from here. So Linda says, TrueFi had a nice run today. I would say, look at that. Nice round shape too. I like that. Well, so your cup and handle? If she did, I would lean more to being a nicer one if it did handle out. I look for price to rise up into that. Does put you at the cup and handle thing, kind of puts you, in double top territory too. Is it a cup and handle or is it an M top? So you, that's when we'd like to just zoom out and look at things, and indicators are looking hot. And she's above the 200 moving average. I'm on the 5-day chart, which looks like she wants to rock right now. And then we're not out of the woods until when I got a 9 moving average underneath the 200 moving average. It looks like she's going to cross, right? It looks like she's going to, and we want her to. We got to see her cross, because she can also roll over, and that's not fun. So we got to see a cross there would help us with a little confirmation, and eventually see that 21 get over there. Both of those over the 200 is good. So and get a move up, but I wouldn't expect it to be the end all be all, just because we got some other moving averages under here, and it's going to take a little bit more lift to kind of get those guys where they need to be and flip them bullish. So they will, in short term, they'll be kind of like little sandbags holding price down, in my opinion. But we got a trend line established right there on the bigger time frame. So under 11 cents, which is way down from where we are right now. We're saying, oh, that's too low, right? Let's do our fib here. Nice. Ooh, did you respect it and then retest it? This 236 right here, what I call accumulation zone. She came down and retested that really nice. So I would be looking for, yeah, pull, baby. So 21 should be that's the next area we need to really get past. And that kind of corresponds with a accumulation zone theory. I'm gonna have to do like a Fibonacci thing and break down my view. I mean, I had a video on it, but it's very basic. But I think I'll do that in the membership streams for it. If I get enough feedback on it. Just break down what I think, and if it helps you out, it helps you out. If it doesn't, then, you know, hey. No worries. But I think this is going to be an important target right here. 27 cents is kind of, we need to break past that. So I think that's going to be a major target to look at fighting through there a little bit. You didn't do your other little thingy. Yeah, you don't always have to do the thingies. It looks good on the 5-day. I'll come down to the 4-hour, see what she's looking like there. Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, it still looks nice and gravy. So 21 cents looks like that would be probably a good area to kind of pay yourself. I don't know if this is helping out with the angles. Oh, there's something there. So if there's a pullback, it might be here. 16.7 might hold. Corresponds with right over here. Magically corresponds with this area right over here. Ain't it funny how that stuff just kind of overlaps? So cool, TrueFi. $21, look for a pullback, and if we can get past 21, I'll be looking for 27. Joe says trying to short Notcoin, but may have missed my entry. Knows price went up to my blue line before I could. You know, I haven't even looked at Notcoin, I don't think. I'm not even sure what this one is. I'm just so burnt out on new coins coming out. I'm saturated. I'm just to the point where I'm just like, dude, enough. Oh, be a hard read. Go ahead, be that way. What am I on the 4-hour? Well, if there is anything to this, 11, oh no, it's 12,108 is what I got over here. Tied her up, 12,191, whatever. Oh crap, you just messed it all up. I lied, no, I did it. That's right, that's right. Is there anything else you can give me? Have you got anything? Just a little bit of this and that. Okay, in a situation like this, I usually pull from like the candle bodies. You can see them. It's a little bit different on Hikanashi. Well, I don't know, not too much different. So for the shorts on like shorter term frame frames, yeah, I'd do it. Looks cool. That 618 looks kind of strong with that area right there. So about somewhere in that zone, I guess. How is that? That wouldn't be bad. She on that 236 right now, though. About 12%, maybe 15%. I tell you, the overall momentum is strong though. That one looks like it might be a little trying on the patience till that level gets broke. Coolio. Are we at 3 humps in the dump? You're shorting near the top. Hey, it's the place to do it. What I see is people waiting until we get to the bottoms and then we want to short. I mean, there's a way to do that, but that's the way that they go with. But I'm like, didn't ever cross your mind when you knew when to get exactly out of that trade to maybe, hey, those are all, I guess it's mindset. When I'm looking at fibs, I know that the areas I'm looking for are reversal areas. That's what I'm looking for. So I don't know, maybe shorting comes to mind quicker if you look at it that way than just some. I look for reversal areas as more than and use them as price targets, but well, let's come back to the chat. 20 coins, and yeah, we're not there yet. Sandwebs, I wonder what Turbo looked like against Bitcoin. Does anybody have it against Bitcoin? I'm not good at doing this, but I know you can do this. I think you just put the slash and do BTC and yeah, it figures it. Cool. Turbo against Bitcoin. Man, what is going on with the RSI and my indicators there? Wow. Looks interesting. I'm looking at this cloud. She's doing something a little funky here. So I see green over here. Maybe what I see on the cloud, which is, you know, this is just between me and the cloud. Just how the cloud talks to me and individually. It talks to other people very different, I'm very sure, but this is what it does to me. Her being all thin and red like this, she could still be red and do something and we go down. So I need to see us at least a little bit of green to give us some hope pop up there. If it continues staying red, that's not a sign that would be beneficial, but so we had higher highs, but we made a lower low than we had over here. That would be a little concerning. So basically doing this, you got to break out of that, and now we're on this little guy underneath here. Might even be on its own little angle, its own little channel there. So far so good. Here we go. 4 hours would be the one to watch. 4 hour would be your, I think in my opinion, 4 hour would be your best guide for this. Because we are 200 moving averages there and do need to get that past that one. So she looks like she's at a place where I don't do that. For her to try. We need this. It needs to happen. It needs to happen. We gotta start flipping these moving averages so that they get on the bullish side. We're still on the bear side. They're all in their 200 right now, but they're at a point. They're getting all together. We just need to see price pop up and then start pulling the moving averages up. And we start seeing that, then we might be getting ready to do something bigger. If we don't see that, Bitcoin may be outperforming this guide. Come down. So that might, this could easily roll over is what I'm trying to, that 50 moving average, she's not looking like she's wanting to cross. She's looking like she's going flat, and that could easily come down here. So price needs to start moving up and start bringing these moving averages with it. We need some volume in turbo. That's not what is coming in, right? Which in a way kind of makes me wonder about the turbo price that we've seen on the things. We're talking about it being at a top area, near a top area. It's been at a top area, but it's not. I'm not saying it's horribly, but when 9's crossed the 21, we got the good signs that we're trying to do something. We're trying to do something now with it. But yeah, we got to see a little bit more work out of that one. Even on the 1 hour. Still under 200 on 1 hour. Write it in on the 1 hour and the 4 hour. It can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. That'd be cool. Go for it, baby. Go for it. 1 hour's got the little green dot saying, I want to do it. Meanwhile, late to the party. It always brings the good liquor. Stumbling in comes MacD. So I'm just kind of stumbling around sideways. She's passed out, drunk. She ain't got no say so. And if she says something, don't listen to her right now. She's in betwixt the worlds. Not a good read right now on the old MacD. She's trading sideways. There could be some chop. Checking out Chili's because I happen to look down and see it on one of my lists. It looks like totally unplanned. I'm just riding my bags, baby. I've been taking profit in a unique way. I talk about building my bags with spot margin. Well, I've been pulling out some of that collateral. And those bags are, that strategy is working pretty nicely. This and a little bit of a channel there may have a little, you know, there's touches there, makes 10. But anyway, we're at a resistance point according to the channel, and if we break out of it, this is normally a bearish channel that typically signifies a pretty cool move. And I know there's probably somebody out there looking at a shoulder, head and shoulder. Or maybe even a 3 rising valleys, which I would probably look at that first, but no matter how you break it down, you're still basically in the channel, which you go by the measure moves and all that. And basically, that's all this makes it easy. Channels make it easier, baby. If you're just starting this out, the OGs told me channels and triangles when I was first getting started, and I'm like, no, I want to learn all this cool stuff, 3 rising valleys, all this intricate stuff, and they were right. They were. I mean, three rising peaks in a domed house. The more intricate the patterns are, the less likely they are to play out, and it's just simple. Way, and you can look at the patterns in there, sure. I guess I've just kind of noticed this change in myself over the past 2 years. I'm like, here are all those little patterns, man. That's the big ones. It's the big picture that matters anyway, right? What do I care what the flags want to give me? I can do it. The flag. You're never getting through 20 coins talking about. I can throw the flag. Yeah, that works too. I can also do the channel. Works pretty good to get the same area. Now we just need price to go hit it. Will it? I don't know. I'm not in this one. Who are you talking to? Can you check on Pepe on Soul? Pepe on Soul? So we got to go to this one. Load up, darling. gotta do altcoin news tonight too. Forgot about that. Just never getting through 20 coins. Darn it. Look at Pepe on Solana. So I'm guessing this is it. 2R6B. Poly is pumping it on X up 3 times. Up 3x today. Poly. Don't know who Poly is, but Poly sounds like a pumper. Poly the my friend Poly the pumper. Well, that's what we call parabolic for sure. Dang. But I was over on TradingView, I'd flip on that Elliott Wave extension thing over there. See what he had to say. Cause I get a 5 wave of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or even if this is 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. It's saying that we may be kind of toppy here, but hell, I said that about, what was it? Which one was it? Was it Turbo? Yeah, I said that about Turbo. Turbo said, screw you, Road Dog. I want to just keep on going. I might make that major 3618, which is freaking unheard of. How did you respect the 618? And the 1619, okay. Well, if you're asking me for my opinion of when to get out, is whenever it breaks that trend line. That would be a good place in my personal opinion. But you know, look what she did here. She played that game before, came back in. She played it twice there. So they like to stop people out, but so what I come up with, 0.09315 is kind of what I'm looking for. That's really about as good as I can get for the price history that we've got. Oh yeah, I like that too. We'll throw this up here just as a maybe. I got some confluence here for that 9.3 though. The other one, the 1.618 is coming at 10.8 cents. Maybe. Hey, Ethereal, how's it going, my man? Uh-oh, the KKK took my baby away. I don't know what that means, but I'm glad to hear from you. From Ireland. Polly is the one who pumped the original. Oh, Pepe on Eve. He only did because he said it was going to 50 million market cap, and then he bought more. Let's see. We get back to TradingView and so regular Pepe has the meme coins are freaking going out crazy, man. Target by what was this? I do this stuff and then when I come back to it I can't remember what the hell I was talking about. Target by May 21st, and was it this? When did we get there? Oh, come on. No. I forgot how I got it. How did I get the date? I can't remember. What date? Holy crap. No, we hit it a day or you suck. No, wait a minute. It was. It hit the blue target, the measure move on Tuesday, May 21st. Now I gotta find what video I said that in so I can remember how the hell I got that, because I don't remember. Was it a GAN thing or was it just a trend line thing? That's what I don't know, because if it was a GAN thing, I want to pay attention to it. If it was a trend line thing, well, that was probably more luck than anything. But if it was a WD GAN thing that I was doing, I want to know. Holy crap! Can we, how we do that? That one freaks me out. Nailed it. Hey, I have officially for the first, I have documented for the, this is big, isn't it? Isn't this like one of those big things that you do? I have documented price and time. Look how awesome. Can you do it again? I have no idea. Jeez, that's wild. I don't even remember why I don't know what happened there. You were eating gummies that night. That's what. All right. Anyway, moving on to the next coin. So 881. Oh, it's not only a target, but it is also resistance because it's a Fibonacci, baby. Right? Right. It's a major Fibonacci. It's a 382 Fibonacci. So we're getting slapped around a little bit there. Did that actually get hit? All right, so and here's where I say should go up or should go down or should go sideways. Well, that's what all the gurus do. Oh my gosh! Oh, is this one? I remember looking at this. This is when I'm wondering why the hell we got a bottom inverted head and complex inverted head and shoulders pattern. Why we got a bottom and pattern at a top? I don't play that game. Anyway. Anyway, our momentum looks very interesting from near. Just all that resistance there, man. We can get a little pullback on near. Should maybe come down. Teto 7.28. Maybe we'll hit 9 again. Then maybe we finally make it up to 1042. I'd be beautiful. Would love to see it happen, but no promises. But there's some curves going on here. Y'all gotta see the curves going on there. A little roundedness, a little possible, much bigger move. And I know this sounds crazy because it always does whenever I do this, but it sounds crazy today. But one of these days we might come back and we might see this little target at 1270 hit right here. Might it be? I think this is how it. I just trying to make a. Hell no, I ain't making a price. Might it be here? We'll get there when we get there, if we get there. Complex head and shoulders through the upside. That's wild. I like the scallop. I do like the curving that I'm seeing for that neckline. This is what we call that's the belly button, and this is a beer gut. This is an arm holding a can of beer. Damn it, Bobby. And this is Jasmine. It's awful hot today. Oh, dang it, Jasmine. What you doing? I've got a measure move in the blue. Coming in at 0.0305. Will it get hit? I don't know. Dude, I just draw lines. That's all I do. I just come on here and draw lines. Not 200 moving average is tracking this trend line very well. That's kind of weirdy. I just do the same things over and over, like looking for channels and possible channels. I won't do the crazy. No, not doing that. Swing low to swing high. You went off the 1.5? Really? For real? That's pretty cool. I guess I give a target just a little bit higher. It might go to. Now, bear in mind, if we're in a channel, she can just blast right through this if she wants to. But these are some, just based on what we got right here. I mean, you could do the actual physical measure move if you wanted to do that. I'll just put it down here where we last touched on the bottom here. And she wants to say 0.038. We can look at that idea. Have to be a hellacious move coming. But you can look at this as maybe a breakout, but man, it's so shaky. I would really, really want to take these bigger areas in consideration there. See if we can get some touches there. Wick, candle bodies. Was it a falling wedge or was it a channel? Yeah, anymore, I'm always looking for channels before anything because they just seem to work really good. Gives us a little confluence for this little guy. Again, I got two measured moves taken different ways, telling me that 0.32 should be on the radar. No, actually, it's just one measure move in a Fibonacci. That's what that was. This was the other measure move. The measure moves are in blue. Color code you blue. Interesting. Justin Crypto, did you see that Mt. Gox moved a lot of Bitcoin today? No, I did not. We need to we can go check on the news and see what's going on. Wow, you didn't set it up, did you? I forgot. Alrighty. You gotta bear with me. I forgot to set it up. All right, so what's happened in the last 12 hours in crypto is, according to Fetch AI, more info on the ASI token swap is coming soon. So where they're going to the ASI token, supposedly soon. We'll know a little bit more about that. Floki's announced the closed beta launch of its trading bot. The beta will run for 2 weeks before the public release. Galaxy, ticker symbol GAL, will reveal a special announcement tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central CDT. I do not know what that is. Possibly related to rebranding. Central Time? Is that what it is? Jupiter has announced that tomorrow, that would be on the 29th, they will launch the LFG site. Lifeform, ticker symbol LFT, has announced the launch of its official staking program. Marblex has announced the voting for game tokens consolidation starts today on Snapshot, proposing a transition to a single token, GMBXL. Puff has teased that they will release a hint of what the in-game for Mantle involves later this week. Solana validators approved a proposal to allocate 100% of priority fees to themselves, ending the 50-50 burn reward split. Uniswap Foundation announced Uniswap version 4 will be released later this year. They hold 41.41 million in cash and stables coins. Well, must be nice. Must be nice. Polyhedra Network has announced ZK staking will launch on June 10th. CoinGecko CEO Bobby Young shilling Bojack. And that is what has happened in crypto. Here we go again. We gotta change the music. Well, welcome to the show. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, wherever you are.
What's up, guys? You got any altcoins for me? Because I'm running out of them.
He's on that. He's on 19, right? Justin Crypto says 32,137 Bitcoin were transferred from Mt. Gox to an unknown wallet. They are supposed to be distributing that stuff soon, so hey, we got that coming. Will they sell? Will they dump the market? Well, we lose it all. Well, hopefully your bag's been popping and you got a plan to pay yourself a little bit on the way. Just curious, I don't know, does Bitcoin still drop after meme coins pop? That was kind of the rule of thumb that we went by previous cycles. Is that still true? If we get a NOS pump out of these meme coins, does that mean we found a local top in Bitcoin? That's the OG logic. We'll see if it still plays or not. That's before meme coins became so dang popular. Do we have a possible inverted head and shoulders or triple bottom scenario going here? Bigger time frame? If we do, we're looking about $4.24 up here to $4.30 possible coming for dog with that. You can look at this as a breakout of a one of them patterns, some megaphone patterns. This is actually a bullish one that would break to the upside. But she didn't get past this area over here. Kind of come back, test the trend line. They can do that. This wasn't fun. This wasn't cool. Sadly, they can do that. We don't like that, but that can happen. Most people don't tolerate that through that unless, you know, they're playing the long-term game. And hopefully, maybe we'll get our higher high. Maybe. So, still got same targets in place, 351, possibly 374. That is, none of those have changed. We're just waiting. Patiently waiting. Waiting on whiff. Get a whiff of that. Take a look at AIOZ. I haven't looked at that in a minute. This is one I like a lot. Oh, look at the bottom, the double bottoms right here that look like they're trying to confirm. Looks like they're trying to confirm this fuzzy area here, maybe reconfirm a higher high. Come on, higher high. Can we do a higher high, people? You're breaking trend lines on me. I don't like that. What am I on the 4 hour? Take a zoom out here. So 53 cents. Did we hit? Doesn't matter if we hit it. Where's that area, man? At the bottom of the trend line. Did we make that area? That was the zone to be buying in. Okay, let's get some of the old stuff out of the way here. That's still relevant. That was a local high over there. This is the area we got to get past. This is the juicy little area that looks like we're testing right now. So there's a comment in the Telegram group that I never talk about M&Ws, and my response was, I do, but I just don't always call them M&Ws. You know, we look at them as, you know, when we find a point of support, possible support, you know, a double bottom is what we look for, and they can be rounded or pointy. But a lot of people, you know, we use some of the terminology we use is interchangeable, and then some of it we're doing double speak, you know, 3 or 4 terms for the same thing, just depending. Some of the strategies come from Forex, and they have some different terminology and stuff than, you know, some of the pattern traders, and then you get the ICT stuff and the more complicated and the vector candles, and you know, you can make it as complicated or simple as you like, and I like to keep it kind of simple. I've looked at the complicated stuff, and you know, and it's kind of cool, and then there's some stuff that's really neat, but there you can simplify it. I like to simplify it. Like my Fibonacci strategies, I mean, that's, if you just look at it, it's actually really kind of simple. But we got a chance to bounce off this trend line and see if it retested again. May not even make it all the way down here. May not. Might be a good place to, if it bounces, to maybe look at adding to your bag or whatever you're trying to do on this. It's 76 cents. Might hit that, and then we're maybe looking at $1, $1.18, $1.30. And most notably, I'm looking at 147, 148. That's what I really get behind. Ultimately, just watching trend lines and making sure that we don't lose major ones, which we are kind of flirting with that area right there. So we need to bounce from 76 cents. And there might be some resistance along this little guy here. Again, that would be about $1, $1.02. And then we might be in this big asshole channel. I'm looking for something like that until it proves otherwise. That can encapsulate this 146 if we just bounce to the top of the channel. It's not ready to do it just yet. She's ready to come down for a little bit. Hopefully not too bad. I like ArcM because I FOMO'd into it right here live on the stream when she was down in these bottoms. And I thought, well, it's like too juicy to pass up, and I'm so glad I did. It's a little crazy, y'all. She's breaking the trend line we got here, so. You coming back to 183? Hope not, but you could. We got 200 moving average all the way down here at 141, man. If she wants to come down and play around that area again and test it out, she can. I hope she don't. Also got a measure move for this channel in case she wants to do it. So just because she broke this trend line doesn't mean that she necessarily has to come down and meet this measure move. If the whole market is bullish, we don't really see it react that way. We kind of see it start riding. I call it leg riding, but I don't know why, but they just start riding underneath the trend line and kind of getting their own little trajectory. We can see that. There's no guarantees. But it's an idea to look at that it might hit 165. What'd you just do? There we go. Work that line. Well, we got 168, 165. Let's call it 167 and leaves it there. Can you hit it? Hit that, baby. Hit it. It's a measure move. May hit it, may not. The only confluence is guys over here on the top, so that'd have to actually be a deep retracement. Three, 8, 2, 6, 1, 8, 2. No. I like 184. Take a look at Phantom. Phantom Tether is something I want actual. Let's go. I guess this one on Binance. Oh look, did you? I don't know. I don't know if that counts or not. I can't remember when I draw the line, but maybe it hit it. Maybe maybe it nailed it. I don't know. I would think. Whatever. Anyway, bouncing into this pattern, man, may play out. We might see something from it. I don't think it'd be that extreme. Maybe we'll see something. I mean, we could. Bouncing off the bottom areas of this, it didn't quite come back all down to this main trend line there. I'm taking that as being bullish. Not coming down and fully touching that trend line. I'm taking that as a bullish sign. It's the first sign of a gentle curve to the upside. So might we be looking at some very early parabolic stages for FTM, like parabolic in the meaning of over weeks for something to play out? Maybe. I've got targets up to 158 on this guy. And the real serious areas that I'm looking for, like for longer term holds, is about 216 and 270. Those are areas that I'm personally more waiting on. I'm not in a hurry to sell this one. Sam Webb says, ICP, shut the door. Found a new joke. Yeah, we need to see some stuff out of ICP. I'm not happy with it myself. I'm watching it over my CoinEx account. What is all this noise? So basic trend line that we're flirting with the bottom and a lot of noise. Let me see if I can get another chart. ICP. Okay, cool. Cleaner. I just want a clean chart. So yeah, I was looking earlier and I thought the $10 area came up. There's a chance we might hit this $10 area. This is what, 1060 something area again. Might hit it. I think it's more likely that we may not. I think we'll find support. Looks like we might find some more support here around the 200 moving average area over there. Uh-oh, I mean, it just rolls off the tongue, ladies and gentlemen. They can act as support, so. If we lose the 200, no bueno, then yeah, Dan. We don't want to see that whatsoever. On a big time frame like the daily, that is no good. But I was looking at 10, what is that, the 1080? Is that where we're coming in? Right around 1080. When I was looking at this, for me personally. And making my plan for what I'm trying to do. I'm still looking for a bounce and that will go to the upside or it'll get more gains. So a bounce around these areas I think would be really cool. I don't want to see us go lower than our last wick down here. What is that? What is that? 1121? I need to see that at least hold. A lot of people have been saying shoulder, head and shoulder. And, maybe kind of weird way, because I mean you can put a line there and connect them. But we also got some really cool. I mean, I'm putting a lot in on this 100 moving average, being above the 200. So that's giving me a little hopium that we got a little more stuff going to us. And then when I put on my bigger moving averages, they're lining up really nice. I've still got the 600 under the 800, so that's true on a lot of them right now. A lot of the altcoins they haven't flipped yet, but this 360 has crossed over that 800, so that's just another bullish feather in our cap as the moving averages are starting to gain. The overall heavy momentum is starting to go up. The smaller stuff, yeah, well, she's been going crazy, not been very helpful, but overall it's still looking kind of nice. Still, they still got to flip, and it's not gonna happen too soon. Let's look at her on the 4 hour. Oh, there's Lucy. Blame it on the devil. That's what I do. She's sitting right there, just sits on price, holding it down on the 4 hour. She's waiting for a candle to go right up that skirt. Don't say that. It's true. All right, so I would love to say this looks bullish on the 4 hour, but it doesn't, man. The 300 is trying to cross over Lucy, and that just does not put us in a good spot. Let's pay very close attention to this on the 1131. I don't want to see this trend line break. But smaller term time frames are saying, oh baby, I'm getting ready to run one over on you. So I'm seeing some downside on smaller. Makes me want to look at the bigger time frames again, just for a little hopium that make sure we're not missing anything on the bigger time frame. Saying I'm going down. She's been saying I'm going down from the weekly for a minute. Turning up a little bit on the 5-day. So sadly, for those of us that are hoping for ICP to be a strong play, we've got a lot of BS to kind of travel through. So I'm in there with you, but looks like sideways, and that trend line better hold, man. I'm gonna be pissed. Pissed, I say. Pissed. Go back to $20 ICP. ICP needs some monitoring. Mr. Mouse says it covered the most important and technological revolutionary coin yet. You mean bonk? I always say that because I just saw Celinda's request right. I think did we look at, no, it was Turbo earlier. Turbo was defining gravity. I'll get Casper next, Mr. Mouse. I'm sure she's doing, I think she's doing good because I've been pulling out some profit in Casper without selling. Wow. That little build a bag strategy. Yeah, I've been building a bag. Well, now it makes me want to share it. So Bonk is coming at a 786 Fibonacci. That's a good move, but she's probably tired. So these are great areas to pay yourself when she comes up and hits those. Which is what I've been doing, and is it Bonk? No, it's Turbo. Turbo's the one I'm almost out of. And I still got a little, I don't know. I'm selling out my meme coins little by little, and I'm getting where I don't have very much left of them. But that's a good place because you could should retrace, and you know, we could be looking at coming back down to retest the areas where we had a breakout. That's one way to look at it. Most people, I think, would probably see this head and shoulders, inverted head and shoulders pattern. That one has a strong likelihood to come back to the areas where it broke out of. So that'd be 0.003066, where we, you know, might have a good chance of getting it cheaper again. So I would be looking for, you know, some price come down and bounce there. Or maybe she wants to just keep on going. That's where I use my trend lines to kind of help me out on the smaller time frames. And we did these little numbers, and technically, I'm looking at that. So if I'm trading, I got a line in the sand, and that would be it. To look about bailing, or at least taking majority profits there and buying it in cheaper. But she's in a rising channel, normally bearish, but she gets more bullish and gets up as it could be a strong move. So I like it when we have bearish patterns and then they break the wrong way. I love it, and I look for that, and they're usually very, very, very strong moves when that happens. When it happens, but they can also trick you, because when they come back in the pattern, they like to slam back down to the bottom a lot of times, as a rule of thumb. So a little retracement possible. She's looking pretty good overall. I like it. 2 hour looks nice actually on Monk. So maybe a pull back here to this trend line. Maybe, maybe not. She's below the 9, that's why I say maybe. And then we got to get above that. And then we gotta get above this guy. What is that? 47? 92? Somewhere in that area. That was gonna be interesting there. And we got Caspa. Go Caspa, baby. No, did she almost, did she? You sucker, dog. You said it was going to 1445. She went to 1444. What did she go to? High 1441.80. Damn. Dang it. Well, I got a measure move at 16.2. So, this should be a fib area, right? This 14 whatever. So, we've been struggling with it. But we've been doing very well, man. Get above it. 16.2, baby. Come on, do it, Caspa. I need you to do it, Caspa. I normally don't share this with the streams, but I do it. Because I'm sold on this strategy. Let me see if I can get this bright screen off. What the hell? Night mode. Okay, night mode. So, Caspa, is it going to tell me here? It gives me different stuff over here. But anyway, if you can, is that all right? So I got a liquidation price of Caspa at like 7.7 cents. The price has got to get there to liquidate me. Cross our fingers. Hopefully, it's improbable if that happens at this point in time. I got my fingers crossed. That would be horrible if it did. Road Dog would cry like a little baby. But we're sitting. My risk is sitting here at 200%. When it gets 200% or a little bit, or instead of selling Caspa, Mr. Miles, I think you can appreciate this. I'm pulling out Caspa. Yeah, baby. I'm growing my Caspa bags, and recently I got to pull out how much. I pulled out a lot from over here. This is my spot margin, and you see that my thing's down, right? But my P&L is up. But my amount to be repaid is down, and also my numbers are down too. But the reason, other than price going down and whatever is happening recently, is that I've put a lot of profit over here. You'll see that my spot thing has went up. It was around about 3,000 or whatever, because I put a lot of those profits over here, like Caspa. Now I got 6,300 that I pulled out. Instead of me selling Caspa and taking profit, and I could have done that, and I have more choices with this strategy. I can pull this out. I could sell part of it and pay down the borrowed amount on it, and even, you know, enable me to pull out even more. I just got so many options that I can do with this. It's kind of like, it's like being your own bank more than, I don't know, anything else. It's got more flexibility than you do with perpetual futures. And it's just called spot margin. But anyway, so I pulled out Caspa, I pulled out 25 Link, I pulled out, what else was over there? Solana, I've got 2 Solana pulled out 50 Rune, pulled out 300 Sui, pulled out 28 Uni. I think Clearpool's over there. I think it, yeah, I'm not sure. No, it may not be. But anything that I've had that was available to be put on spot margin, I put over there and grew that bag, and I pulled out some Arkham. I think, no, that was not over there. Near, I know is over there. I got a near position. I pulled out near Ina and just our own down. So I've done all that. It's just a cool strategy. Nobody ever, I don't know. I've seen on exchanges and played around with it, and it's just a cool way to grow some bags. So now I can put all of those, now that I've showed you guys, I did that, I'm gonna pull them off and put them on my wallet, and now I've still got my account going, and I'm still gonna work that little baby and pays her down, and as the number go up, bags get fuller, and I'm trying to get out of there with taking profit in Bitcoin is the main goal. Or to come out there with Bitcoin. And where did you go, man? Where did you go?
You lost it.
I lost it. Oh no, it's over. So over is the margin trading. The different coins have a different margin rate. You know, like Bitcoin, I think it's 10x, so I got to keep that in consideration. Most of the altcoins are 3. Most of them are 3, which is manageable, really manageable. 3 to 5. Even the 5 one's very manageable. You just don't borrow that much money to do it. It's just so much easier. What the hell is this? You just told me I was up. Now you're telling me I'm down. What the? Anyway, so Bitcoin, I've got my loan on my Bitcoin went down a whole lot. I got to come down to $35,000 to get liquidated on Bitcoin, but I'm trying to get out of here with as close to a Bitcoin as I can. And I got a strategy where I'll just take a lot of this and peel off some of that profits and pay down this little Bitcoin loan. I got a $25,000. Always buying a little Bitcoin here and sell a little Bitcoin there and paying it down up too. And just working it's just a cool system, but I do have way too many positions open. But they all are banging, baby. Woo! So it's been a pretty good day until I saw that. What's happened? Oh, I went down. A little tatty. Oh well. That's such is life. Well, let's continue to rock and roll. That was Wang TA. That was the belt line. So, Mr. Mouse, unsolving. I take the news into account that KRC20 and 721 will be launching in just a few weeks. Will it really? I haven't kept up with that. I need to do that. Do they really? So the meme coins and that is true? I heard some rumors about meme coins on Caspa, but I haven't kept up with the updates on it. I still gotta get my Caspa miners back online. I'm having trouble with them. They're not, I don't know. And I don't feel like going through the headache. All right, guys, well, the time is 12:41 and I am way behind schedule. So I think I went over 20 coins. I don't know. That was the game plan, 20, 25. I don't know. Maybe I did it. Maybe I didn't. I talk too much. I talk too much. But I appreciate you guys for hanging out. Let's take one back look at the market again here. Just get a good little feels. Altcoins still respecting that trend line there. Total 3 needed to hold and bump us. Still looking for more money to be coming into altcoins to bump us up, but I'm planning on paying myself a little bit. We're still in a very tricky area, in my personal opinion. Always watching Bitcoin dominance. Want to see it keep falling to help our altcoins out if it still holds true with the dynamics in this market right now. It's a little suspect as we get more actual money coming in, and you know, I mean, demand for Bitcoin, but also they're having to come in with buy stable coins with a lot of it too, I think. Adding to the market cap. I don't know. Some ideas there. But in general, good old Bitcoin down to 60. Did you dump? The Bitcoin just died from our asses? Oh, hey!
Yes, baby.
That's why. Well, guys, I gotta get off because I gotta go buy some Bitcoin on these things. I gotta add to my positions here. I gotta find an area. Looks like, oh, retest. I'll be looking at a trend line right here because she's played with it before, right? She wicked off of it here, right? So it's respecting it there. I'm on the 15 minute. All right, let's get rid of the fib. Can't just leave it hanging on Bitcoin. What I'd be looking at anyway. Well, I was looking at earlier, worked earlier, getting to bounce off this trend line, and I expect that this trend line will hold to. Moving averages are all bunched up here, all crazy. Can you get a read on that? This is. I don't like it. Are you going to roll? Oh, look who comes into play here. And what is this? The 1 hour? 360 is coming up to play. So I'm looking for a retest of this area with a little conjunction on the 1 hour, a little confluence here on the 1 hour. That little spot. Cross our fingers. Will be my buy-in zone. Call me crazy. We need to see a bounce here to be safe. If the trend line, we got to see a bounce off this trend line. Okay. Unless it doesn't, we don't want to see her make lower lows. 65.6 if we don't see this area respected here. I see some signs that it will be though. If it's not, blame it on Road Dog. All right, trade carefully. The market's trying to take your money right now. I'll see you tomorrow. Look how Lucy crossed over that 800 moving average. I take that as a bullish sign, people. Momentum is still up and to the right. They're flushing us out. Good night, everybody.
Come on, come here, boy. Come on. You freaky dog. I don't need to analyze. Every word that comes out is a lie. Make it look like it's so ice. You won't make it to the finish line. If you gotta know the truth was gonna let you go. You was fine, never mind, unpredictable. Feet eye off the ground, you ain't no one. You a star, blow it up like supernova. In the nighttime, hit my hotline. Sharing secrets, you was really was but you.
Our Mount Dog's dumping now.
With no bullets.
Lorna.
Wife, you know you're begging for my notice. Promise you're the same, running for the meds. Show you like my vibe, that's my candy on my wrist. Bad habits, little rabbit. Now sit down, you can have it. I see it when you walk my way. Nice big head, come and play with me. Freaky dog. Got a whole lot of love for my dog.
It's alright now because anything you do, it's alright. Move it, it's alright.